Hello, we are going to read a text together about the geography of Africa. And so the purpose of this text is to point out some interesting information about some of the major land features in Africa. And at the end, we're going to do a little true or false activity. So here we go. The first paragraph says Africa has varied landscape with hot deserts, grasslands, and rainforests. Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain in Africa. It's located in the highlands of Tanzania and is over 16,000 feet tall. Let's look over on the map. Can you see Mount Kilimanjaro? Mount Kilimanjaro is here, and this is in Eastern Africa. It's in the country called Tanzania. Okay, and like the text said, it's the highest mountain in Africa. So if you want to climb the highest mountain in Africa, you have to go to Tanzania, and you're going to climb 16,000 feet tall, which is about half the size of Mount Everest. So it is tall, but it's not that tall compared to Mount Everest. Let's read this paragraph. The Nile, the Congo, and the Niger are the main rivers in Africa. The Nile is the longest river in the world. It originates in Lake Victoria, flowing northward in the Mediterranean Sea. Lake Victoria is the second largest freshwater lake in the world. Only Lake Superior in the United States is bigger. Let's try to find Lake Victoria. If you're at Mount Kilimanjaro, can you see Lake Victoria? It's right here. So Lake Victoria is here, and Lake Victoria is the second largest freshwater lake in the world. Lake Superior that we have here in Minnesota is the largest freshwater lake. So Lake Victoria has second place. And something I didn't know about Lake Victoria is actually the Nile River starts next to Lake Victoria, and the water flows out of the lake and into the Nile River. The Nile River flows north. I know, usually we think of rivers flowing south. Nile River flows north into the ocean. Technically, this water up here is called the Mediterranean Sea. All right, let's keep going. This next paragraph is about the desert. It's about the Sahara Desert. Do you see the Sahara Desert on the map? It's the desert in the northern part of Africa. It says the Sahara is the world's largest desert. It covers northern Africa and makes up about 1/4 of the continent. So pause. So 1/4 of the whole continent is the desert. So 3/4 is not the desert, but the desert takes up 1/4 or 25% of all the land. So it's a huge desert. The Kalahari Desert is in the southern part of Africa. Do you see the Kalahari Desert? Here it is in South Africa. The desert receives some rainfall and is able to support more animals and plants than the Sahara. So in the Sahara, that's, look at this picture here. When you think of like deserts in your brain, you're probably thinking of deserts like the Sahara, where it's super, super, super sandy and there's not a lot of plants growing and there's just a few animals. So that's true of the Sahara Desert. But the Kalahari Desert has more like bushes and it gets a little bit more rain, so there can be more plants and animals that live there. Okay. Now we're going to learn about the rainforests. Africa's rainforests are located in the central part of Africa. So let's go back to our map. This is Central Africa, and so most of the rainforests are here. We can see on the map it says tropical rainforest. So West and Central Africa. Unfortunately, nearly 80% of these forests have been destroyed as a result of growing cities and farming. Lots of animals find their homes in the rainforest, including gorillas, monkeys, and many other animals. So if you want to go see the monkeys and gorillas, you would go to the rainforest. Last part is about the savanna. The savanna is a region of grasslands with some scattered bushes and trees that cover nearly half of the continent. This area is home to large mammal species such as giraffes, lions, rhinos, and elephants. Let's look up on the map where the savanna is. Do you see savanna? Savanna is here, right here. And so that's where you'd find a lot of what you think of as like African wildlife. Like, let's see what the text said. The text was saying giraffes, lions, rhinos, and elephants. Okay, now we're going to try the true or false. All of the answers are in the text. Okay. 1. The Horn of Africa is located in the eastern part of the continent. So to find that, you'd go back here and you look on the map. Oh, Horn of Africa. Okay, what direction is that? North, south, east, west. East. So that would be true. So we did the first one together. The Horn of Africa is located in the eastern part of the continent. True. How did I know that? I looked at the map. I'm not going to give you the answer to the next one. Don't even try it. 2. Lake Victoria is the largest lake in the world. 3. Mount Kilimanjaro is located in the Sahara Desert. So you're going to have to go back and look where Mount Kilimanjaro is located. The Kalahari Desert covers northern Africa. The Nile River flows into the Mediterranean Sea. The Sahara Desert makes up about 50% of the African continent. The Sahara Desert is drier than the Kalahari Desert. Most African rainforests have been cut because of urbanization and farming. Urbanization means when people build cities. Number 9. The African savanna is home to various animal species such as lions, rhinos, and elephants. A savanna is a landform that consists of grassland, bushes, and trees. Last one. Most rainforests can be found between the Sahara Desert and the African savanna. So in reading all those, I'm noticing you'll have to go back to the text to get the answers. And a lot of the answers are inside the map. So you're going to use your map skills of north, south, east, west, and looking inside this map. If you want to have some fun with some words, you can try exercise 3. You don't have to do number 3, but I thought it was kind of fun. So it says, the words below are chopped into pieces. Find the pieces that fit together and write them down below. So for example, I was looking here and I was like, rain. I was thinking, what did we learn about rain? Then I was remembering on the map, it said rainforest. So I was looking to see if the other parts of the word are there. So I have rain, forest. Okay, rainforest. So then for number 1, I could write rainforest. You can write them in any way. So I'm not going to give you any more hints. That's just for fun if you want just a little game to play. Okay, so your activity is, for the assignment, is to do exercise 2, the true or false, and to submit that. And then we will go over the work also next week. Have a great day.